Hi everybody, so you join me today in Nottingham. We're going to go and have a look at something a little different today. We have 6,000 trees, which is in an enclosed fenced area. The guys did the fencing and the planting, so it'll be good to see that, something a little different. We'll speak to the fencing lads, see how they did it and what they did. We'll try and get some footage of their work. They're a top quality bunch of lads, the fencers, and they really do kick out some amazing work, so it'd be really good to showcase that and show you the kind of quality that they put up around planting projects. Here we are, we're in the land now. I'll go and get Martin in a minute and we'll have a quick chat about the fencing. As you can see, because of the fence, all the trees inside are unprotected. So it's going to be very difficult to see them. They're just small little sticks, but I'll get some close-ups of it. It's 6,000 trees. It's a lovely design, really. They've got some wetland, some wet species at the bottom here. Transitions up into more kind of woody species as we get to the top of the hill, and then again blends out into woody species back onto the moorland there. But 6,000 mixed species, mixed broadleaf trees going in. Lots of fantastic species: crabapple, willow, white beam, some Prunus avium, a couple of different types of sorbus going in there. So it's going to look lovely in the future. The spec is a screef spec, so that is just kicking a 15 centimetre diameter area of turf off. So we were exposing raw soil and planting into that. So I get some close-ups of that. And then this side they also have a little bit of fertiliser which is going with the tree as well, just to give it a bump and give it a bit of a boost, head start. So as you can see, here is the screef that we're talking about. Just exposing the soil, taking back the grass turf. Just gives the little tree a helping hand to start. You can see the fertiliser granules here which have been sprinkled on it into the hole. Again, just helping the tree have a nice little boost to its opening grow season. They're all planted in straight linear lines, 2.25 metre spacing between the trees and across the rows. So with Martin today, Martin did the fencing. So Martin, do you want to just tell me a little bit about the job and the fencing and what happened on this site?
We were instructed to install a deer fence set up with a rabbit net bottom, basically to stop deer and rabbits simultaneously. Job was a little bit challenging, quite steep, very, very wet. Access has been a little bit of an issue, but it's part and parcel of these sites. Install wise, all the posts are put in with a trap knocker. We currently run a Protec trap machine and also a tractor and Protec on the back. Tractor is ideal mainly most of the time because we get the materials around as well. We do box struts on everything that are very well put together and tied back. They create a very, very secure strut, which means that we can pull tight with either a quick fencer or with hand clamps to get that maximum amount of tightness for the fence. This is an angled strut, box strut, two different angles, two different pulls, the lines. As you see, all the tiebacks are absolutely tight. Try and keep it all together. Nothing's moving them, even in these wet conditions. As you can see, it's really wet around. Yeah, we use a much bigger post, obviously, for struts and turners. Generally 9 foot. So they're a fair way in the ground, and they are not going anywhere. We box strut everything just for security of the fence, really, because we need to be able to pull on it tight so you get a nice finish. And as you can see, we've got the rabbit net on the bottom as well, so we run 3 plain wires, top, almost middle and bottom. Top one's just for mainly the deer fence to keep it all nice and tight and all together, stop anything jumping over it hopefully, and then 2 plain wires at the bottom are for the rabbit net. And we also leave a bit of a shelf or a skirt, as you will, for the rabbit net, and then that's pinned in with some angled spike pins. Yeah, they're not going anywhere. We can do a skirt or we can dig it in, depending on the spec and obviously price and the customer.
Gates for this site, is there something a bit unusual about this gate, or a standard gate? What's the crack with that?
Generally the gate, as you can see, is a thick mesh gate, generally metal. At the moment it's on metal posts, but that's just due to the spec. Generally we try and put it on timber as well. Technically this is a temporary fence, so realistically it doesn't warrant the cost of the metal posts, but they are fantastic. You know, they won't go anywhere, they'll last as long as the gate. And obviously we rabbit net everything as well. If we can, we generally put the rails, and we put a lot of rails so nothing can get through them or over them, and it just creates just a lovely design gate that is sturdy, functional and absolutely solid.
And is that post-created in the bottom?
Yeah, so they're all post-created in the bottom. Generally we always post-create or concrete everything, just because of the security of the fence, really. There's no point backfilling because of the weight of the gate. You need a sturdy base for them, because they are a heavy gate.